We have all seen the NBC show To Catch a Predator.
10, 15. Underage girls you've met online. You say, if anyone ever knew about this, I would go to jail.
And more recently Chris Hansen's new show Hansen vs. Predator. These shows have brought to light the problem of online predators. However, an unexpected problem has risen out of this. Entrapment. When NBC went to Texas, not one predator was charged or convicted.
And today we're taking a hard look at what went wrong when a small-town police department in Texas teamed up with NBC News and its popular Dateline series To Catch a Predator. But what happened in Murphy, Texas is what many in law enforcement say can go wrong, tragically wrong, when the news media and law enforcement get just too close. Murphy, Texas police made a deal with Dateline, not only to allow NBC cameras to record the sting,
Police department, get on the ground!
But also, to the astonishment of the local district attorney, the Murphy police let people hired by Dateline actually set up and run the sting.
The police department, the professionals, weren't in control of the entire operation. They weren't calling the shots, somebody else was.
District Attorney John Rote says his office warned the Murphy police in advance, in writing, it was a bad idea. We're in the law enforcement business, not show business, reads the letter.
Police on the ground now!
But the Murphy police went ahead with NBC Dateline anyway, even ignoring the protest of local residents who didn't want their neighborhood used as a place to lure sexual predators.
Why did they have to bring him to our neighborhood?
On the ground.
By the time it was over, 23 men were arrested in the sting, all but 2 from outside Murphy, as seen in 2 dramatic primetime hours that produced big ratings for NBC.
And I'm ashamed to have been a part of it. I'm truly ashamed to have been a part of that. There was nothing wrong with having a sting operation in Murphy. There's nothing wrong with putting a child sexual predator behind bars. But you can't do it sloppily.
Months after millions of viewers watched the arrest of 23 suspects in Murphy, the district attorney dismissed all criminal charges against them.
The reason being entrapment. Since then there are several amateur predator hunters. These vigilantes find predators, arrange meetings, and then show up with cameras and chat log.
What's up, man? Hello. The cops are already on their way, Kelly. You know what this is? This is a citizen's arrest. You're not going anywhere. It's okay. Guess what? You're going to jail, okay? Yeah, you are.
You ain't fucking going.
Please, excuse me.
In one video in particular, a vigilante finds an older man who thinks he is going to meet a young boy.
So we're going to walk across here, and then we're going to confront him. Hey, young.
Good.
Peter, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, mate. Do you mind telling me what you're doing, messaging a little boy?
No, I was just trying to figure that out myself. I'm sorry, but I didn't know.
You did know? Do you mind coming for a walk with me up the station, please?
Why?
Because you're a predator and we need to speak to you up there.
Please don't.
No, I have to.
I'm disabled.
That doesn't matter, mate. You know right from wrong. I'm going to have to...
Please don't.
Can you please come follow me up here?
Please don't. I beg you.
You can't beg me. You can't pay me enough to...
I'm not going to pay you.
Oh, no, I don't expect you to pay me.
Please.
No. Would you like me to call them? I'm more than happy to call them.
Look, I got my mum dying. I just can't handle this at the moment.
Mate.
Please. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
I am. Look, I'm almost in tears.
That's because you got caught.
Please don't. I promise.
Mate, your promises fall on deaf ears.
The vigilante shows up and tells the man he is in trouble and the police are on their way. During the conversation, the predator mentions how he met the decoy. It seems the predator was on an adult dating app for gay men. The vigilante tells him to stop saying the name of the app.
Have you got anything to say? Like, have you done this before?
No.
What do you mean no? Like, it's if someone comes up to you and says that I'm a little boy,
I would have sent him away.
But you knew how old he was.
I would have sent him away.
You knew how old he was from the get-go.
People are liars on Grindr, you know that.
Don't mention the sites names that we've talked on. All right, you're not the first person I've caught.
People are liars on Grindr, you know that.
Don't mention the sites names that we've talked on.
Here is where the problem is. The vigilante was posing as an underage child on an adult app. He does not want this known because it shows that it was entrapment. No child should be on an adult dating app. So here is the dilemma. While the predator is a horrible person and a pedophile, it was still entrapment. As we all know, entrapment is illegal as well as immoral. And this will cause problems when trying to convict these predators. Many police will not be involved with any television shows because of the legal problems this creates. As mentioned before, several predators who were featured on these shows were not convicted or even charged because of the way in which they were enticed by these decoys. Oftentimes these watchdog groups actually initiate contact and are under scrutiny for the tactics they use to meet these predators. Tell us what you think. Is it entrapment? Do we overlook the law when it comes to pedophiles?